Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Miles Bridges. And for Toronto, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Caldwell-Pope out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Warren in at the 3. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Bridges outside. Here's Johnson. Hits despite the tough D.
That's excellent concentration by Keldon. Able to knock it down despite the hand in his face.
Russell passes to Warren. Pass to Barnes. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Shot clock reset for Toronto. On the wing, Bridges. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now, here is Russell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Warren. Goes to the fadeaway and cleans it.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Warren. To the middle. Here's Barnes. 2 points. That one goes.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Vassell. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Warren. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They now take the lead.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Graham. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. And Devontae Graham, good for 3.
Likes to facilitate the basketball, but Devontae Graham can hit from long range.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Siakam. Warren against Johnson. With the fadeaway. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Out to the right wing. Graham against Russell. On the wing, Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 2. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Warren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That's good from Johnson.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside, Russell. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Johnson. Here's Graham. Bridges outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bridges has got 5 points so far. Outside Warren. And there's the pass to Caldwell-Pope. A three-pointer is right on target.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Graham. Last game he had 12. There's the drive. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Caldwell-Pope left side. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Here's Achua. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Defensive foul.
You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
Team foul.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And that one falls for Achua. And the Spurs with possession. 7-point differential. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Russell, down to 5 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline. Spurs trail by 5.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from 3. A lottery pick Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent, someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Devin Vassell taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Toronto. Trent's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Georgia subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And he sinks the second. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters. But that fourth was just really an abomination in terms of how they played. And unfortunately, they took it out.
Soha.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. Passes to Sohan. And here's Sexton. It's Oladipo on the wing. Defended by George. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
A rare talent. When Oladipo hits shots like that, it makes his team that much harder to take down.
Now, here is Russell. Over Sexton. And the Raptors miss again. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Oladipo right side. Bridges, no one around him. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. The pass to Russell. They need this one. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Bridges. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside, Sexton. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
And here's George for 3. Drills it from outside.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside, Sexton. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Bridges. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Making a change here. Crowder's checked in.
Checking out the numbers for Oladipo. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Can't hit from in close.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Swiped it away. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside, Sexton. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
D'Angelo.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Raptors. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
On defense, the Raptors. 3-point lead. Pulls up, high post. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside, Crowder. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And George kicks to Trent. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Sexton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And the layup falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
3-pointer, Crowder. The rebound by Batadze. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Oladipo. Tries again. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. They get it back, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
At the line for one.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Here's Sohan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Sexton with the bounce pass to the left wing. Lock at 6. And it's Sohan missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Trent against Oladipo. Now the pass to Batadze. Outside, Sexton. Spurs passing it around. Sohan, the pass to Sexton. Now here's Oladipo. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots, so silky. He just glides it in from there.
Trent passes to George. Trent against Oladipo. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Sexton. There's Batadze. And a good offensive board. And against the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's stolen by Oladipo. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. D'Angelo Russell out there with Gary Trent. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Johnson. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Vassell. Offline with his 3. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Trent, left side. Pass to Warren. Johnson against Siakam. 4 on the clock. Warren kicks to Siakam. Shoots over Johnson. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio leading. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Sexton on the wing. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Warren the pass to Trent. Now Barnes. Bridges with the steal. For the finish. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Now, here's Warren. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The free throw drops for Trent.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
San Antonio making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Trent hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Graham the pass to Johnson. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Graham. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Trent. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. This is to Russell. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Graham kicks to Vassell. That one goes in. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
Slick move by Vassell against contact, managing to work his way inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now, here's Vassell. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. There's Russell with the 3, drills the 3-pointer. Russell's got 12 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And here is Graham. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Toronto calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Here's Russell. 12 points for him. Barnes kicks to Warren. Trent outside. Shoots over Vassell. No good with the elbow jumper. Spurs leading by 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. T.J. Warren picks one up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
San Antonio, Devin Vassell at the line for 2.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Second free throw, no good. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Graham, the pass to Vassell. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes. Siakam trying to free himself up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
The first one falls.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities and he gets it done.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The pass to Graham. Back to Vassell. On the wing, Bridges. Clock at 4. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Warren kicks to Trent. Russell against Graham. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Barnes.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical, and he's explosive.
Now here's Graham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
The Spurs have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, it's 50%. Not great work there.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Raptors with some changes. Crowder comes in for Warren. And George is subbed in for Trent. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Outside Crowder. Russell with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
San Antonio leading by 4. Johnson outside. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
And the Raptors call time here.
For your Raptors, youth dance team.
Caldwell-Pope, who's checked in for the Raptors. Raptors trail by 6. The drive by Russell.
That time, Russell just sneaks in there on the drive. Defender couldn't react in time, and that was all she wrote.
The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. Vitadze's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Spurs leading by 4. Graham surveying the floor. Five to shoot. Shoots from the high post. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Russell. Siakam with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Oladipo against Siakam. To the paint. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And he lays it straight in. Caldwell-Pope's got 7 points.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Oladipo outside. Over Caldwell-Pope. Offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Bridges inside. Defended by George. Here's Oladipo. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Caldwell-Pope with it. He's got 7. Crowder inside. Outside, George buries the long-range jumper. George has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Oladipo taking his time here to end the run. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto leading by 3. Siakam inside. Graham defending. Goes up again. And Siakam with the layup.
Great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Make some noise, Toronto. It's time for your North Side Crew. Canada's best dance team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side Crew. Get loud, Tio. It's time for your North Side Crew.
Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Spurs making a switch here. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Sexton. To the right side. They could use a bucket. Kicks to Oladipo. From the top of the key. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Russell finds Achua. Here's George over Oladipo, and no good. Russell against Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
The Spurs have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. Free throw good, Sexton. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Toronto. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sexton deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Russell. Right side, George. Back to Russell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. San Antonio again missing. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Cavaliers. Russell passes to George. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
The Raptors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Spurs making a switch here. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Sohan. Oladipo outside. Basket counts.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Now, here is Russell. With 1 on the clock, and it's in there. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like we did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets at the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Devontae Green.
Showing his touch. Barnes good from mid-range also.
Pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Graham. Connects from three-point range.
3.
9 points in the game so far. Toronto leading by 5. Outside Warren. Caldwell-Pope outside. And it's Russell at the elbow. Warren finds Russell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Graham. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Yep, it counts. Russell's got 20 points.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely over Caldwell-Pope, and it's San Antonio with another.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Russell. Johnson against Warren, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Spurs trail by 5. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Warren. There's the pass to Vassell. Here he goes. Bridges left side. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
3 points.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Barnes outside to the inside. The kick out to Warren. Outside Russell. Warren the pass to Siakam. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Siakam's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer, Graham. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 11.
Firing on all cylinders here in the 3rd. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Caldwell-Pope outside. Passes it to Warren. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Russell from long range. It's not going to go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by the Spurs. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Graham kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Johnson's got 7 points.
There is value in the mid-range. Just ask Keldon Johnson.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Here's Russell after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Siakam. Barnes trying to free himself up. Here's Bridges. 15 points in the game. Takes it from 10. Unable to get that one. Good D by Siakam. And here's Barnes for 3. That shot off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Bridges against Barnes. Here's Vassell. Drops it in from 11 feet. He's got 13.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Warren outside Russell and the pass to Siakam. Will it go? A rebound by the Spurs.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Kicks to Graham. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. The Spurs rebound. Johnson a wide open look. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 4. Caldwell-Pope outside. Warren dishes to Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And another thing you like about Russell is just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Spurs. A 2-point game. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Trent passes to Barnes. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Drains the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
He hangs. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Good discipline from Vassell, moving the ball instead of waiting for a shot to show up.
The Spurs have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. The Raptors making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Oladipo, he's checked in for Vassell. On the free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Passes to George. For the tie. The shot comes out, and the Spurs going the other way now. Trent against Oladipo. To the left side wing. Sohan. No good on the 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
George with the bucket.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Down low. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by George. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Knocks down the three ball. George has got 8 here in the quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
In his bag, Keldon Johnson. Wow.
Johnson against Barnes. A rebound by the Spurs. Covered by Achua. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Johnson kicks to Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
And here's Barnes for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes looking around. Elbow shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And they've been working things through the post tonight, flexing their strength on the block.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 16 points.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
Pass to Sexton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
For San Antonio, Colin Sexton. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Trent kicks to Barnes. 1:37 left to play here in the third. And it's George missing.
Precious Achiuwa. That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Sohan taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Toronto trailing. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
The pass to Sohan. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one falls. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
San Antonio again missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Trent kicks to George. Pass to Achiuwa. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Barnes for 3. And no good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Barnes outside. Trent outside. Here's Achiuwa. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Let's play even smarter. Make sure we play harder than them. Let's go. Step up. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
Mentally, physically, Greg Popovich wants each guy to try and elevate his game.
Yeah, a lot of that starts on the defensive end. That's where the tone is set. It literally ripples through everything else they do.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Russell. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. The 3 from Barnes. Buries it from 3-point range. Barnes has got 11 in the second half.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Graham against Russell. Passes it to Vassell. That's a 2 from Sexton. And another basket for San Antonio.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Barnes. Rebound San Antonio. Bridges has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Graham finds Bridges. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
That's his second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. To tie it up. And it's good on the way in. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. And the wide open shot from Warren. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Sexton kicks to Bridges. Here's Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Warren. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Graham, the pass to Bridges. Back to Graham. Now here's Vassell. He's covered by Warren.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Warren. Russell with it. The 3. Sexton grabs the board.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here is Russell. The pass to Siakam. Bounce pass from Warren. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here is Graham. Here's Vassell. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
For 3.
Graham's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Warren. Caldwell-Pope up top, over Sexton, and Caldwell-Pope gets the basket. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren, spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Sexton against Caldwell-Pope. Sexton on the wing. Launches a 3, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Russell with it. Back to Caldwell-Pope. He kicks it to Russell. Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Using that length to attack inside, Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
And the first one drops.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Siakam hits them both. And so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Bridges against Barnes. Stolen by Warren. And now Warren running the floor all by himself. The shot that time, not on target. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be on Siakam.
Shooting for San Antonio, number 1. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bridges attacking. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 1.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Out left to the wing. Graham kicks to Bridges. The offensive rebound. Sexton. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Sexton's got 11 in the second half. Outside Warren. Pass to Russell. He dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. Siakam, right side. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Oladipo, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Sexton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The dish to Warren. Back to Siakam. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Johnson outside. And it's good, 2 points.
He just wanted it more. Keldon Johnson with some grown man points.
Barnes passes to Warren. And here is Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The lead is 2. Toronto's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Tips it up. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Now here's Graham. Here's Oladipo. 5 on the clock. Johnson kicks to Graham. Over Russell. Graham with the bucket.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Deflects the pass. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. Outside Warren. Siakam passes to Trent. Warren on the wing. Clock at 6. Siakam inside. Guarded by Oladipo. And the pass to Trent. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Siakam got a piece of it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Devin rises to the challenge of the big moment and scores it.
And the Raptors call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devontae Graham.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Oladipo. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Russell passes to Barnes. It's Trent on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Graham kicks to Bridges. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by Warren. Toronto trailing. Barnes outside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Now here's Vassell. Over Trent. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. That's to Siakam. Over Olynyk, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Olynyk.
And we've seen Siakam improve his free throw shooting. Now let's see if he can come through in the clutch.
Pascal Siakam at the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for San Antonio. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
A consistent free throw shooter. Devin Vassell just can't let the pressure get to him.
2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Siakam. Trent outside. Shoots over Vassell. Trent can't hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And he comes up with the deuce. Vassell's got 11 points in the quarter.
Devin Vassell coming up clutch.
Siakam inside. It's deflected. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Good on the shot.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here is Russell. Passes it to Siakam. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Vassell finds Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Here's Vassell. The shot missing. Nice D from Warren. And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Siakam, right side. Can't cash in.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
At the line for your Raptors, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. San Antonio making a switch here. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors youth dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team. Make some noise. Let's go.
Graham from outside. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
The end of the game.
Down it goes at the buzzer.
Once again,
Boy,
we're coming out
doesn't get any better than that.
One of the greatest shots you'll ever see. The 3 with nothing but zeros left on the clock.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
This looked pretty good. We played great together. You know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.